Hello, it's Azure Thatcher here from speedypropertylets.com. Just wanted to make a quick video to tell you our 3 top tips on how you can get your deposit back in full at the end of your tenancy. So the first tip is inventories. So before you move into a property, move all your stuff in, what you want to do is make sure that you get an inventory done. Now this can either be from the landlord, who will provide you with an inventory that shows all the stuff that's in your room, if you are doing shared accommodation, and all the quality of that furniture, whether it's good, fair, damaged or whatever. The second way to do it is for you to actually do it. Now, 2 ways to do this. First, you can pay someone to actually do it for you, like a third party. All you got to do is go into Google and search inventory clerk, and you can pay someone to do the entire house or just your room, and prices range anywhere from about £50 to about £120 for like an 8-bedroom house to do the full inventory of the full house. If you want to do it yourself, what I'd suggest is first go around and note all the things that are in your room, like bed, desk, chair, things like that. Note the quality of the furniture, whether it's in brand new condition or used condition, slightly worn, things like that. If there's any damage in the room, like perhaps a stain on the carpet or iron mark, scorch burn on the carpet, that type of thing, what you should do is get a key and then just hold it, place it next to the damage, and then take a picture of that. That way people can see the scale of what it is that you're taking a picture of. And then put a little note, so, staying to the right of the fireplace, or that type of thing. If you're really savvy, you can put all of that into a Word document, and then you could email it across to your landlord for him to agree and sign off on. But the main point is you want to have a record of the quality of the house and the furniture that you're responsible for before you move into the property. Tip number 2 would be, as it comes towards the end of your tenancy, I would say around about 10 days before, what you should do is arrange a pre-inspection of your room or the property that you're renting. Make sure you've cleaned it and got the place looking really nice. And then when the landlord or the agent comes around to do the inspection, they can actually write out essentially a snag list of points that they need to get repaired or fixed and things like that. That way you give yourself about 10 days or so to actually fix those things before the end of your tenancy. So for example, if you're putting a poster up on the wall and you're using something like blue tack, or perhaps you use sellotape, when you go to actually take that down from the wall, what happens is the blue tack leaves a slight bleach stain on the wall, a slight discoloration, or even a blue mark on the wall. Now you can pop down to Wilkinson's or somewhere like that, get yourself a pot of paint for like £10 or whatever, a couple of paint brushes, and for 10, 20, 30 pounds or whatever, you can paint over that whole wall with like for like colors, and save yourself from having any deductions from your deposit. Because if the landlord or the agent has to do it, they will pay professionals and they will obviously charge accordingly. So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3 is to actually meet them at the end of your tenancy. So when you've moved all your stuff out and you're about to hand back your keys, you can actually arrange to meet the landlord or the agent at the property to hand over your keys. You can walk around and do the inspection with them, and that way if there are any kind of discrepancies or anything like that, you can actually discuss that and perhaps negotiate that, so that they can understand where that's come from, because sometimes things happen through fair wear and tear, and that's fine. Whereas malicious damage or something like that, that's where the landlord's going to look to make deductions from your deposit. So there you have it, our 3 top tips. Number 1, get an inventory done. Number 2 was actually to get a sorry, 1 was actually to get an inventory, 2 was to actually do a pre-tenancy checkout, and 3 is to actually meet them at the end of your tenancy. So I hope you find those tips useful. If you're looking for a place to live, high quality accommodation at affordable price, please give us a call. Get in contact with us at speedypropertylets.com. Thank you very much. Hope you found this useful. Thanks.